In progress.
Hi, everyone. Let me make sure the mic is on. So I just recorded the Daily Tarot Buffet, and we're going to make this part one because I started talking about enemies, and the fifth house is not where we talk about enemies. So I'm still going to put it out since I made the video. It's just that I want to talk more about spirit, karma, life path, destiny. And that's still not fifth house. Fifth house is drives, desires, passions, motivations, ambitions, heart's desires, soul's ambitions. So I could see it all now. I can see it all. I can see it all. I'm hearing that. So something's opening up. The path to our drive, desires, passions, motivations, the love we give ourselves and others, where we go to play, is opening up. We're becoming unencumbered in respect to getting on, carrying on, putting out like our energy out there into the world. Okay? And what that is, how that is, what that looks like, I don't know. It's just more like Queen of Wands, Five of Wands. We are needing to repel energy. Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. We're needing things to expand. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands. We feel expansive. We feel like the gate is open, the portal's open. Page of Wands, Five of Wands. We're feeling competitive. We're feeling perhaps like we want to contest what's happening. Because it would feel like up until recently, something might have been happening to us, perhaps not for us. And there's something that we see, there's something that we sense, there's something that we have a feeling. So when you have the page, any page in the Seven of Cups, we can be working through something. According to the suit is how we're working through. So Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups says our ambitions, maybe even our ego is like dealing with this example, dealing with that example, dealing with this feeling, dealing with that experience. It's kind of like the sum total, even if it's more than like seven, because something's coming through. We feel clear, we feel ready. We feel open. We feel prepared, and it's we're needing clearance too. We're desiring it. With the Queen of Wands and the Star card, we could be wanting to put our energy out there into the world. We could be wanting to be seen. We're desiring to repel what's blocking any expansion. Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Emperor, Six of Wands. So Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, we're needing victory, triumph, or we're needing to post up on some kind of spot that we feel called to. It's not necessarily about either a union or a status. I mean, a union or celebration that gives a status or power. It's about that's the four. The Six of Wands is more, we need to post up on a spot, same as the four, but we're called to that spot. It's not according to how we've been living. So we're needing the energy we put out into their we needing the energy we put out into the world. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands to pay off or have some kind of communication back, even if there's still more challenges to work out, like there will be with this Five of Wands. We're just needing to see reaction or some kind of purchase or franchise. With this Death card and this Queen, okay, I'm getting that this Strength card, I called her Queen of Wands. So there could be a Leo moon here. There could also be a Scorpio rising. You have the Emperor card here, so there could be, if somebody could have the Jupiter in the fourth house, Jupiter in Leo, Jupiter in the sixth house, or fifth house. Um, okay, so I'm just getting a whole lot of energy. Let me slow down here. So somebody could have their Venus in Scorpio as well, or it could be purification in some kind of sense, like letting go of toxic energy or stuck energy or weird vibes. It could be a type of purging, purification, cleansing. We could be using some kind of spiritual practice as well. We want to secure our position, and this position was chosen for us by the divine. It's a birthright or something that has to deal with our calling, Six of Wands. What is this pair of queens? There's a transformation because there was dueling energies here vying for some spot. There's some kind of ending transformation. Something was going on behind the scenes, which was really something's been going on for a long time or secretly coming to a culmination point while we've been looking and prospecting. So again, we've been putting our energy out there in certain types of ways. We might have been testing the waters, is what this means. But it's kind of like trial and error, and some of those errors hurt or some of those mistakes hurt. But that's always what happens um, in the beginning when we start something. What you lack in skill, you make up for in effort. And again, I could see it also. Spirit is looking out across, waiting for your shifts to come in. We have the Three of Wands here with the letterato. It does a lettera. Um, it does come in. It could just take a long time. It's almost like we're going great, waiting for this person to return or waiting for this ship to come in. So I'm curious about the Six of Wands with the Strength card, Jupiter in Leo, or Jupiter in the fifth house, or Jupiter in the fourth house. We have the energy to turn something around. It doesn't seem like it. A lot of times, a lot of those seems like something sneaks in. Yes, but it might be that suddenly, without knowing, we're finally strong enough to do something. Because what it is really we discover that we've been the answer all along, or we've had the answer all along. That it took a few moments of despair in order for us to recognize or locate some inner strength. So I'm curious because any of the Capricorn cards, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles with the Hierophant, I would have to check that. Yeah, so we needed to kind of confront the darkness, whether it was illusion, confusion, Seven of Cups, whether it was some type of toxicity, negativity. Whether it was competition, healthy competition, playful competition. We needed to learn how to move, and it wasn't about being open and forthcoming with everything. There's a difference between privacy, secrecy, and discretion. This is about how to move in secret. We don't need to broadcast our moves, is what I'm trying to say. And that song will not go away. It's one of the it. Oh, I cannot speak English right now. When that song is coming to me, I can see it all. It's a version to me of Gloria's. So we need to secure this spot because Pentacles, Five of Wands means fighting over something that needs to be secured. There's some policy, procedure, and protocol, or there's some big mad, big game, big hunting, big business, real big business. Because we have the status we were born with, and there's some ideology here about losing it, but it's not necessarily true. What we need to do is just steady on the grind. And I'm not actually saying it's grind, I'm saying it's drive forward consistently. I'm getting this war strategy, and there's a Winston Churchill. I pardon me for coming like this, but I'm gonna do it. Hit the enemy between the eyes, and when you hit them again, hit them again and again and again and again. March down between the lines, hit them again, hit them again, hit them one, hit them two, hit them three, hit them four, storm the floor, hit them more. So it's like, if we're dropping singles, drop a single, then the next one, then the next one, if the next one. If we're posting on Insta, post a selfie, then another, then another, then another. If we're whatever we're doing, do it again and again and again and again. Just hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. That's what I'm getting, and it's not. I'm not getting bombarded. I'm getting drive down through the skunk energy is what it is. Like, we baby's kids, we don't care. Oh, I love my job. Okay, so that's the message I'm getting, and I picked it up. I picked it up with, yeah, yeah. Just go towards the joy as well. Whatever the calling, whatever the joy, whatever makes our heart sing, whatever makes our soul dance inside our body. Because there's a light here at the end of the tunnel, but only because we can make it through. Anybody else trying to follow us through the tunnel? They didn't grow up in this hood. They didn't grow up in these neck of the woods. They're going to get lost somewhere on a side street, and it's a scary hoopty street as well. Name it cut. There are things that go bump in the night, but we're one of those things. And only a fool can't see that. And it's not even about others. It's like, we don't have to worry about other people. What we need to worry about is just putting that energy in. There's something here where we are desiring victory, but the thing about this victory is we already have it. That's what I'm trying to discern here. What is this Queen of Swords and this Star Cook? We have an Aquarian moon, a Scorpio rising. Scorpio's here. Venus may be in that first house. We may have Venus in Scorpio. I'm getting some energies here. So it's like there was a message that came a couple times, we didn't get it, or we could be not putting messages that we're getting. Because this is really tailored to some kind of like Messiah, prophet, a seer, healer, light worker kind of energy. Messages could be coming in and we're not getting them, or we're not transmitting messages that we are getting. Maybe we're not following bits and pieces of our intuition. Maybe we're not following clues or leads that we're getting. Maybe we're sleeping on something. And it can be because there's exhaustion, but the innocence and purity on us is running out. We're going to need to just take action. And it is going to bring in some endings, but taking action will put an end to this stuck malaise, or it will bring in an execution. Because the thing is, we got the answer. It might have come in, we might have it in our hands, we might have picked it up and put it down, not knowing that we found the thing that we were looking for. We might be our own worst enemy here, is what it's saying. Because again, I feel like we've already been given the answer. We know the thing to do, but for whatever reason, it's not at the top of our list, or we're not doing it, embarking upon it. We have Leo moon, Aquarium moon. So Leo moon would be Cancer. Excuse me, Leo moon would be Taurus rising. Aquarium moon would be Scorpio rising. So let me check on that. Oh, we think we know better. It's only because the Danimaratata is stewarding something, taking care of something, nurturing something. It's a list. We're kind of stuck nurturing something that when other things, we might have too much to do. We could be overwhelmed, overstimulated, overwhelmed. Yeah, but we're getting ideas for something. So this fifth house about our direct desires, passions, motivations, we need to embark down this journey. We need to put this energy out there into the world. It might be just following, punching that to-do list, or I can see it. Oh, 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 I can see it. Yeah, so I was saying light at the end of the tunnel, death card in the moon. There's also new intuition here with the full card and the moon. That's true. And then we're really skillful. If we do get on the path and start doing those things, they're gonna pay off. Chariot with the magician, that's a skilled tactician, two of wands. Whatever road we choose, whatever crossroads we're at, whatever hill we decide to stand on, we don't have to die there. We're actually gonna get a mint going on. We're really gonna hold that down in some kind of way, shape, form, or another. So we have here the Seven of Wands goes with the Strength card. It's kind of like Mars and Leo. We already have a secure position. We just need to secure said position. When we secure said position, it'll be very, very secure. Dinero here is what it is. And it's already been told to us. We already got the message. These are two nights, so we just need to take action, massive action here. Chariot is a confirmation. And then something needs to be put to bed. We might need to stop doing it, or we might be stuck in some kind of place looking towards things in the past, sunken cost fallacy, or tending to something that is taking too much of our time, energy, because there's something that could be wasted right there in plain sight. Um, it looks okay now, but there can be a turn of events quickly. So we need to be the one who turns the tables and immediately go towards the solution. Dottore is the solution of the medicine. There's a crossroads here. Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. It's like we need to make a choice of some kind. Letarato means we've already found it. Yeah, it means we've already found it. And it's fine if we don't, but if we don't, it won't work to our advantage. Um, because all this wanton, wasteful, wistful wishing is a distraction. Sometimes asking why, or sometimes being dogged in our energy or demeanor, or rigid in our boundaries, that can get in the way. I'm so sorry, that song just will not stop. I could see it all now. I could see it all now. I could see it. I could see it. So we already learned that, okay, la tarata means we've discovered a discovery, as this is a smart person, a person with an agenda, a motive. This person has practical abilities, practical knowledge. They might know of a way, a tactic, a model, a methodology, a certain type of practice. It may be having trained skills or just understanding how to navigate a network, maybe a society. They have a know-how, a knowledge, and it's insider because it's been studied or trained or transmitted in some kind of way. And this individual typically, if it is a person, doesn't need to be. This individual typically can be putting blockages or obstacles. It's not necessarily negative like Falsita. This is more about you might need to go to them or through them or consult them for something because we might have some analysis paralysis, better than stinking thinking, but still, we might have some analysis paralysis. We need to get moving in order to keep the peace and the joy, and it's already a little fake. Militare allegrezza means kind of playing the game. And again, we do. Something moves a certain way, there's policy, procedure, protocol, there's details, declarations, and decorum here, maybe even disclosures and declarations. And I feel like it has something to do with paperwork. I can see it all. I can see it all. I can see it. So we're feeling defensive. We're feeling combative. We're feeling competitive. We're feeling testy. We're feeling uppity. We're feeling expansive. And we could be even feeling a little bit anxious. Something keeps coming back around, so we do keep being reminded of something to do, and it's getting desperate. In the future, we're going to be in a desperate situation if we don't do this thing that's already come to mind. This is a savior, assistance, it's aid from the universe. Because this is core, cups, hearts. Oy. Okay, and so we have a couple days. Whatever this is, it's going to be good, it's going to be great, but we got to do it. We got to put the energy, effort, and attention into it. We need to attend to something. And it's according to our dread, desires, passions, motivations. It may support our dread, desires, passions, motivations. Fifth house, the love we give ourselves and others. I can see it. I can see it. It's because the next step is embarking upon our dreams, but for right now, it's like we're doing busy work, and not all busy work is productive. The thing about busy work is to produce an outcome that could be measured and repeated. Not that you would need to, and 3 10s just came out, but with an 8 of swords. So some type of exchange has hemmed us up, gotten us stuck. This is a little strict here with the death card, adds a strictness to things. So we need to be able to engage fully either in a network 10 of cups or a connection. The 10 of cups can be a social group, it could be a family unit, it could even be a union. With the 6 of wands. So we definitely here have an Aquarius rising. So that could be something about the 11th house as well. We could have Saturn, Moon, or Venus in the 11th house or the sign of Aquarius. We need to secure the bag. There's an opportunity we need to go after, because after that, we're going to be worried about some type of union that we're going into. And we have concepts and ideas about it now. We're getting flashes into the future about it now, but we need to start financing ourselves. And it's not about chasing down that money. It's about following every lead to every opportunity. And we're not right now. We're worried about chasing a dream, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're also a little bit stagnant. There's something that we need in order to embark on these dreams. Yeah, this because there's new. We could. I'm getting the word seed funds. Now, usually the fifth house is gambling, speculation, but it could also be filling out applications because there's nothing, Mercante hasn't come at all. It's Dottore. So it could be scholarship applications, grant proposals. What's this triple 10? It's saying that we're our own worst enemy here because we found some discovery and we know where to get the help that we need. We know how to turn the wheels of fate in our favor. And we're sitting alone with these thoughts thinking that we can do it in the future. But really, what's behind this is that we might not know it right now, but we will run out of time. Delirante can tell you that it's a flash in time. It's a window opportunity here, and we're stepping outside of it. Things are about right. This was previously a caterpillar, so it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Gosh, 4 or 5 cards talking about it's time. All of these cards are timing indicators. Plus, you have this one here, timing. 5 cards saying time. Okay, with this Eight of Swords, that's second guessing. There might be a Taurus, Moon, Aquarius rising. Okay, so there's definitely an Aquarius rising here. Okay, so something that it's bringing enemies back in again. I'm gonna go without that. A lot of what happened to us in terms of interference or evil eye or other energies that are not us, they were doing some, they had some kind of effect, and there's going to be a lapse in their energy. Okay. But I think it's a short amount of time. We need to get a leg up. And we're about to lose that window. Okay, so I was feeling like there's a double eight. What's this pair of eights? Because that's manipulation or spell work with the moon and the strength card. It can talk about spell work. We need a moment to show out. And it's not about showing out, it's about just being our authentic self. Something is about us finally being seen. But we need to go towards our own energy and do our own things so that our authentic, genuine self could just be seen and perceived. Because there is some place or some energy where we used to be. Maybe someone, I'm intentionally not talking about other people, places, and things in this reading. But there was an energy that used to be around us in our life that's going to come check on us. Maybe they might not approach us, but they're going to be able to see the truth that up until now they were believing some other ish. And it's more of a stay ready so we don't have to get ready. Because fate had brought them to us fate had brought this energy around before to get some type of aid, and the outcome was despair. Um, this energy was wanton and wistful. They didn't like waiting. It didn't want to wait. And I just got a confirmation here. So there's some kind of, again, all the timing cards came back. It flipped out in the deck. All 4 of these timing cards came. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these into the deck, but that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, no wonder. Yeah, somebody can see the truth now. I don't want to talk about other people. Some energy can see the truth now. when before it was popping off at the mouth, shocking and jocking, feeling some kind of way. And they were prospecting. Monica, 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 oh Monica. Yeah, so there's a window of opportunity here, something that was innocently overlooked or misunderstood or yeah. Something's gonna right itself and we need to be in a position ready to receive. We need to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. That's what I'm getting here. Um, like we need to be prepared to make a move, military. We need to be prepared to make a move because some energy it's gonna come back towards us according to karma, the will of fate. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to serve. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to do so. If anything I said resonates deeply with you, go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a review, book a session, send a donation. Again, my name is Priestess Abossi. I was your oracle. This was about some energy coming back around, some opportunity, strategize personal motivation, some path that we wanted to embark upon. Maybe it could be someone that we wanted to give our energy to. It's coming back around and we need to stay ready so we don't have to get ready. There's some kind of um, opportunity that we're going to want to make sure we're prepared to take advantage of. And that's what I'm getting. Okay. Um, Let me just pull a little quick card here to make sure everything is nice and wonderful. Just a quick prayer to all those lost out there to illusion, delusion, confusion, lost in the seas of time, trapped somewhere in the matrix, yet to heal, yet to awaken, yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine awaken versus sunken place. Um, Yet to return to the resplendent grace of the divine of unconditional love and universal oneness. Ho'oponopono, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I pray that you find your path illuminated with your steps ordered, having found salvation and redemption. May you be well, may you be happy, may you be whole, may you be at peace, may you receive everything you've ever wanted, starting with what you deserve. Until we meet again, until we read again, namaste, Dhanava, and Ashe. Balancing justice and compassion, managing a fair distribution of power versus offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Instead of being left in a sunken place, apathetic, we need to have awakened energy. We need to give love and benevolence and radiate life force. And we need to have an ability to beautifully express things, even if they're harsh, because there's confidences here. Somebody might be vulnerable, might reveal or open up their heart, and we can't be in our feelings. We need to be in an elevated space. Doesn't mean we need to condone or tolerate, but it doesn't mean we need to condemn or shame either. So I'll see you in the next one. Take good care. Love you. Bye.